Hey YouTube, here we go with another update on the stem cleaning for the church warden. So I've got it doing its third salt and alcohol treatment right now, just to try and sweeten the bowl. Didn't bother showing the reaming, seeing as that probably overkill for most people. Most people have already seen that done a few hundred times. Very simple, use the reamer of your choice, take it down, be careful not to nick the wood or anything, or scrape the wood. Then insert salt in the alcoholic beverage of your choice. Try and get it will leach out the extra tars and nicotine and bad flavors, or the ghost in the bowl, so to speak. So what we've got so far outside of that is my generalized cleaning and restoration equipment. So it's hard to tell, but this is pretty well cleaned up by the bleach treatment. Let it sit for about 2 hours and see what goes. Make sure that you definitely cover any maker's mark and the section with a huge glob of petroleum jelly, otherwise it'll eat away and your pipe will not fit as snug and you'll probably kick yourself. Anyway, so just cleaned up very nicely. I think I'll be able to get almost everything out, probably get this back up to a high mirror shine. I've definitely done worse stem restoration and had very good results. This is the first time playing with the church warden, so I expect it to be a little more difficult. Anyway, so nothing too bad, and it's actually relatively smooth. Not as pitted as I was afraid it was going to be. It seemed to be really badly oxidized. This kind of proved otherwise. So what I have is a super ghetto little 3-inch wheel for my carnauba wax, and my white diamond. You shouldn't see anything like this. I used it for a little bit of metal polishing on one of my other pipes, which gave it this severe gray oxidized look. It doesn't seem to affect the polishing at all. Bar of carnauba wax and bar of white diamond. Don't know if it's exactly the perfect thing to use, but seems to do the trick, and quite nicely. Most people are concerned about using a bench grinder, which, unless you have variable speed on it, can be a little bit tricky to deal with. I personally, because I'm cheap and I'm poor, don't have a bench grinder, nor do I have a place in my apartment, so I use handy-dandy rechargeable drill. It gets a little tedious. I do have to recharge several times throughout the course of a restoration, but nice variable speed, which once you get your hand used to holding it as well as holding the stem, tends to work out pretty well. Anyway, going to attempt to get this camera mounted on a tripod and kind of walk through the process. I will try and edit it with a little bit of music or something to cover up the sound of the drill, seeing as I think that could be quite annoying. Anyway,